was no sound. Oh, the wolves are out. Yes, the wolves are out.
Hej kochani, witam wszystkich, z tej strony Sayuki i zapraszam do kolejnego spotkania w serii Zagrajmy w GreedFall. Przyjęliśmy sobie misję na zaginionego w akcji, dlatego zacznijmy od tego. Tu widzicie, mamy kogoś do pogadania.
Good day, soldiers.
Your Excellency.
Captain.
Soldiers, may we be of service?
Pewnie, że tak. Zapytaj o zadania, zapytaj o stopień i przydział, a potem o tego żołnierza zapytamy.
What is your charge? Maintain order in the city, Excellency. Anything else, Excellency?
Rank and assignment, soldiers.
Recruit, first class, Blue Silver Regiment, 8th Company, Your Excellency.
The Blue Silver Regiment is made up of men attributed to serve the Congregation of Merchants. I'm one of them, and the 8th Company was sent to Teer Fradee with 2 other companies.
Anything else, Excellency?
Tak, poprosimy zaginionego.
I'm looking for the soldier, Rainer. Is he in the barracks?
I never heard that name before, Captain.
Never heard the name, Captain.
That's strange. I'm certain he was sent here.
Maybe he's been moved since then. When was the last time you'd heard news of him?
In Serene, just before our departure. But that's been a couple of months.
If I may, Captain, should I have a word with the quartermaster?
That's right, Captain. He has a register with the affectations of every recruit in the Blue Silver Regiment. Anything else, Excellency?
Właściwie to chyba wystarczy.
That will be all.
At ease, soldiers.
Kot mnie gila ogonem po stopie. Co tam, Mika? A, cieszy się, że może z nami grać.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Proszę cię, nie bądź taka melepeta jak wcześniej.
I've been looking for one of my recruits. Goes by the name of Rainer. I would like for His Excellency to meet him.
Rainer? I'm sorry, Kurt. I thought you'd been informed.
Informed about what?
He is dead. He was found, drowned in the port harbour day before yesterday. I was told he had too much to drink and fell in. I'm extremely sorry, Kurt. The young men drink more than they can handle when they're on leave.
That's bollocks. That lad isn't the sort to sully himself with drink. I don't believe it.
People change. When they're far from home, the lads have little else to do.
I still don't believe it.
Listen, you might as well go and ask the doctor down in the morgue. I might have misunderstood what was reported to me. Those doctors use such long words for simple things.
Excellent idea. At least you'll see it for yourself.
You're right. Let's go.
Is there anything else?
Nie, to wszystko.
No, thank you.
Wciąż jestem zdumiona faktem, że jesteśmy niby w Ameryce, przynajmniej tak wychodziło z opisu gry. Jeżeli coś jest nie tak i opis był błędny, dajcie znać. A rozmawiamy typowo, straszliwie typowo angielskim akcentem. Tak.
We are here concerning the matter of recruit Rainer.
Are you family or friends?
You could say that. I'm the one who recruited the lad.
I see. Well, what I can do is tell you what I can.
Dostarczone ciało, zapytaj okoliczności. Może po kolei.
When was the body brought to you?
Day before yesterday, in the early morning.
Can you tell me anything about the circumstances?
All I know is what I was told by the fellows who brought the body to me. They said they'd spent the evening together at the tavern, that they'd had a great deal to drink. A horrid habit the soldiers all seemed to share.
Rainer was not a drinker.
Maybe not. All the same, he was drinking that night. He stepped outside for a moment and never came back in. His companions found him drowned in the bay early morn, and they brought him to me.
Poprosić o więcej szczegółów śmierci, owszem, ale zobaczcie na naszego kapitana. Chyba mnie lubi.
How then did he die, in your opinion?
He drowned. I'm sorry. It's regrettable. He was quite a young man.
Yeah, and his death makes no sense. He didn't drink, and he knew how to swim.
All the same, that's what happened. I greatly regret it.
Ej, podejrzane.
Might we take a look at the body?
No, I wouldn't recommend that. To see your friend in such a state.
I'm a soldier, Doc. I've seen a number of men in pieces. Let me see the young lad.
I regret, Captain, I cannot allow that.
A. Patrzcie, widzicie? Mówiłam, kapitan nas chyba lubi. Patrzcie, jak nam się przygląda skubany. Ojejku.
I have as of yet to present myself. I'm Lady de Sardais, legate of the Congregation of Merchants on Teer Fradee. And as the title infers, I have the power to inspect this barracks and all that it contains. Therefore, I must insist.
I see. 1,000 pardons, Excellency. I should have recognized you and shown more respect. It's the body in the middle. Examine him if you must, but please be so kind as to not leave a mess after you.
Ojej, to ten, co tak na samym środku leżał. Ojejku, nauka poziom 2 jest nam potrzebna.
This one is just a boy. His face is still locked in an expression of pain. Kurt, is this your recruit?
Yes, that's my Raina. Poor kid. I should have left him with his family where he was.
We'll need to examine the body to learn more. Is that all right?
He's not the first young man I've seen with the lights gone from his eyes. Go on.
I'm no doctor, but this boy doesn't seem to have drowned at all. It looks like he's been beaten. It's suspicious.
The boy I knew would never have drunk himself senseless to the point he'd fall into the bay, I'm telling you.
I believe you, Kurt. But if we want to prove it, we'll need to find more evidence.
A to oznacza, że poza tym musimy się jeszcze pewnie nauczyć więcej medycyny. No, odwróć się. No, dzięki. Obiekt to młody człowiek w wieku poniżej 20 lat. Ma kilka krwiaków na ciele w różnych miejscach. Niektóre są świeższe od pozostałych. Kości przedramienia są złamane, widoczne uszkodzenia na rękach. Kilka złamanych żeber. Czaszka jest zapadnięta. Prawdopodobnie to właśnie była przyczyna śmierci. Aha. Oj, doktor nas okłamał. Mogliby bardziej zrobić ten model młodego chłopaka, żeby nie wyglądał jak 60-letni gościu. Dobrze, no to porozmawiajmy z lekarzem.
Excuse me, Doctor, but you owe us a few explanations. This boy did not die by drowning.
It is absolutely the cause of death, I assure you. The science of death is a complex art, and you are certainly not a doctor.
That is true, but you are. Do you recognize your own notes? Your writing is hard to read, but the word drowning never appears.
What an idiot. I should have burned those notes. I am truly sorry. I swear I have never, ever falsified a report before. I was given no choice in the matter.
How's that? What are you talking about?
2 men, lieutenants I believe, brought a body to me telling me the boy had drowned in an accident. I saw immediately this was a lie, but I did not push the matter. I began my examination, planning to submit my report to the quartermaster as per usual, but the men returned. I was told to forget what I'd discovered and say that he had indeed drowned, or else.
Who were they?
I have no idea. I had never seen them before at the barracks. I guessed their rank by their uniforms.
What colours were they sporting?
None. They must have removed the emblems of their regiment. Listen, it's obvious that this boy was beaten repetitively, and that was the cause of death. I have no intention of suffering the same fate.
Have no fear, Doctor. We will make no mention of your name.
My condolences, Kurt. I'm truly sorry. I know the pain of losing a crew member.
Thank you, Vasco.
Ale się chłopaki tutaj nam przyjaźnią ładnie. Dobra, co jest dalej w zadaniu, bo nie przeczytałam, co powiedzieli. Poproś zarządcę o radę. Zarządcę, czyli tego naszego kolegę, który u góry siedzi, tak? Dobra, no to lecimy na górę. Bardziej skomplikowana sprawa śmierci.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
We have a situation, Manfred. Rayner didn't drown. The doctor falsified his report. He was threatened and feared for his own life.
You have to be pulling me leg. Who bullied the crowface?
Lieutenants that he didn't recognize, alas, and who wore no regiment emblems.
Which regiment was Rayner assigned to? I would like to have a word with his commanding officer.
Let me have a look at the register. My memory isn't what it once was. Stab my heart with a rusty blade. His name's been crossed out. Oh, if I catch the bastard that did that.
What mess was the boy into, Manfred? What could this be about?
Your lad was in the 6th or maybe the 11th, before being reassigned to who knows where.
Just like that? You out of everyone have to know where the recruits are assigned.
Not of late. This isn't the first lad who's been reassigned all of a sudden at the drop of a hat. Each time I start complaining about it, I'm told they've changed regiments, and it's not my concern.
Something truly bizarre is going on here. I don't like this at all.
Let's try and discover which company he was stationed at before this mysterious reassignment.
Is there anything else?
Wystarczy.
No, thank you.
I need to get to the bottom of this mystery, Greenblood. I don't like being taken for a fool. Even if the lieutenants weren't stationed at these barracks, someone here must know where Rayner was assigned.
We should also go and check the tavern. Men on leave will perhaps have looser lips than those within the walls.
Dobrze. Lecimy na ten. Już się zrobił dzień? No już się robi. To jest chyba ranek bardziej. Dobra. W ogóle to czekają na nas jeszcze przecież... A, bo tawerna jest ta z drugiej strony. To właściwie możemy przejść przez ten. Tutaj przez to przejście, co jest obok. Tędyk. Przepraszam. O. Tędyk. Przepraszam. Proszę mnie puścić. Ja nie mogę. Ci ludzie to są niemożliwi. Jak się potrafią zaciąć na drzwiach. I jesteśmy. I widzę, że jest z kim rozmawiać. No dobra.
Excellency!
I saw you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory. I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
You said you were responsible for the protection of my cousin's councillors.
That's right, Your Excellency. It's my assignment. When I'm not on leave, that is.
And what sort of work do you carry out exactly?
Essentially to assure that every one of those prestigious persons is accompanied by a guard. But I also have to follow and verify their personnel. Valets, chambermaids, secretaries.
And is everything in order? One of our councillors is an old professor of mine. You know how it is.
All is as should be expected, Excellency. Lord de Castiglione is in good hands, rest assured. Anything else?
Może zapytaj o tego tu?
We are investigating the death of a young recruit, a certain Rayner.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know. But you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No, we have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
Ale gaj.
Someone might have talked about the matter. His body was found in the waters of the port. It had been reported that he drowned, but in truth he was beaten to death, murdered. We want to know what happened.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
To słaba jesteś. Witam pana.
Good day, Lieutenant.
My lady, you're one of the governor's confidants, are you not?
Indeed. De Fradee, the governor's legate.
My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain,
Lieutenant,
how can I help you?
To which company do you belong?
The 8th. We're responsible for city security.
some of the men of this company are under my orders, charged to protect the palace.
I'm personally in charge of the port and the surrounding streets. When I'm not on leave, that is.
Are you also in charge of criminal matters? Investigations?
No, Excellency. But an officer of my company is in charge. Anything else?
Tak.
We seek information concerning a young recruit. A certain Rainer.
Rainer. Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Are you absolutely sure? The young man is dead. His body was found in the bay 2 days ago. We were told that he had drowned, but we know for a fact he was a victim of an assassination.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, jeszcze tu ktoś wchodził. Gdzie jesteś? Tutaj. Dobrze, jesteśmy z powrotem. Było szybkie cięcie, bo się rozładował pad. Dlatego z tym panem musimy
At your
porozmawiać.
service, my lady. Excellency.
Zapytaj o stopień i przedział.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, my lady. Recruit 2nd Class Ulrich, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Tak, no zapytajmy wreszcie o główny powód naszej rozmowy.
Here. You seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Rainer?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof! Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Rainer, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Zapytaj porucznika pułku. Aha, to znaczy nie musimy ich pytać, ponieważ już dostaliśmy informacje, które nas interesują. O, sorry, nie chciałam eliksiru pić, ale niech ci będzie. Mapka. Tak w ogóle, wiecie co? Myślę, że jak już skończymy sobie tutaj, to warto byłoby wreszcie wyruszyć z naszą księżniczką gdzieś dalej. Bo... Dokładnie. Ponieważ fajnie by było wreszcie sprawdzić, co się dzieje jak wygląda nowa wyspa, bo jak na razie biegamy po New Serene i tak mi do głowy nie przyszło, że przecież takie bieganie, nic specjalnego się nie dzieje. No, to znaczy dowiedzieliśmy się paru fajnych rzeczy. No, musimy porozmawiać z panem tutaj, bo mówiłam, że jest jakiś taki lewy. No, sprawdzić, co jest dalej. Gdzie on jest? Tam jest ten porucznik. Ten to jest taki średnio wiedzący, co się dzieje.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
Bardzo, bardzo praktyczny i przydatny. To jest ten pan, którego spotkaliśmy przedtem. Dobra, bo on jest na tym samym chyba poziomie, nie jest na górze. O, tutaj jest. Nie. Teraz rozmawialiśmy już?
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
Gadaj co wiesz. Zapytaj o przydział, zapytaj go o przydział? Okej.
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
No wreszcie.
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Rayner.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. But you have no idea what's been going on here. If word got round that I've been talking, come back after sundown, when there's fewer folk.
Very well. We'll be back.
Anything else?
Chyba nie był za bardzo. No dobra, wróćmy później.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Your crew has the scurvy, Kurt, and they're dying from fear.
I must agree, sailor. And I don't like it one bit.
No, wygląda na to, że coś jest nie tak. Wróć po zmroku. Dobra, zaraz, bo jeszcze mamy, wiecie, pamiętacie tą misję. A właściwie tak, może nowe postaci, notatki znalezione. Wstępne wyniki sekcji. No tak, to już czytaliśmy. Nasze umiejętności na razie nie mamy co ulepszyć. Dobrze. Zaginiony w akcji. Kupiec. To wiemy. Radami profesora tak. Zaproponuj pomoc. Ale to już nie rozmawialiśmy. Aha, dobra. Człowiek wróć za 2 dni i zostało jeszcze 7 godzin. To jeszcze troszkę czasu zostało. Mistrz areny, ukończ 5. wyzwanie. To tak, to wiemy. Z tym, że... Spotkaj się z porucznikiem. No to już się spotkaliśmy. Poczekaj. No dobra, no to zapytajmy go raz jeszcze.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Jak nas tak...
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Rayner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business.
And
Dobra,
concerns...
to już było.
If you have so much, don't you believe he deserves...
Yes, but you have no idea. Come back after sun...
Very well.
Anything else?
Czyli to nalegaj to jednak niespecjalnie
Thank you,
było
Lieutenant. Farewell.
praktyczne w tym wypadku. Teraz tak, wiem, że jak już ruszymy z naszą księżniczką, no to wtedy już tak naprawdę, tu trzeba chyba umiejętności, tak, to już nam mało brakuje. To już pójdziemy w tamtym kierunku i dopiero później wrócimy sobie tutaj. To właściwie mój drogi kolego, ty, nie odchodź. Gdzie idziesz? Stój. Nie to. O! No jak nie reagujesz, to byś dostał z babcia.
Fradee, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information. But I see you're already busy with something else. Come find me again when you're available. Did you want anything else?
No,
I must leave you.
No nie, ale chciałam, żebyśmy jednak zrobili coś innego, bo teraz to tak nie bardzo mamy co zrobić. Żadnych... Spotkaj się z gubernatorem. Spotkaj się, zapytaj... jak daleko to jest właściwie na mapie? Aha, bo jesteśmy wewnątrz, to sobie nie zobaczymy. Wejdziemy na zewnątrz, sprawdzimy, co się tam kryje. New serii, oczywiście. Tak, do niego trzeba pojechać kawał drogi, no racja. Dobrze, tutaj. W sumie nie taki kawał. Ledwie za miastem tak naprawdę, chociaż karawaną tam już można jeździć. Kurczę. Chciałabym, żeby jednak to można było zrobić. Może tak mi pozwoli z nim rozmawiać. Ech. Ale mi znika za każdym razem, jak próbuję z nim porozmawiać. Odsuń się od drzwi, chodź bliżej.
Teer Fradee, I'd like to know more about my family. Could you accompany me to see Lady Morange? I'm afraid that without you, but I see you're already...
Did you want anything else?
Ale jesteś.
I must leave you.
Po zmroku musimy wrócić. Wiecie co? To żeby nie było... Fajnie się w ogóle... Tutaj... W nocy bardzo ładnie wyglądają gwiazdy, jak mijają i w ogóle. Słuchajcie, zrobimy tak. Ja to przytnę po prostu, aż się zrobi ten wieczór, żeby już nie tracić czasu, bo na razie nie bardzo jest coś innego do zrobienia. Pobiegam, pozbieram i wtedy wracamy tu i robimy tą misję. Lecimy szybciutko właśnie z tym i lecimy do księżniczki, a później wrócimy sobie do tych misji dodatkowych jeszcze w przyszłości. No dobrze, słuchajcie, już jest po zmroku, więc wydaje mi się, że powinien z nami już tutaj kolega porozmawiać. Po zmroku przynajmniej jest tak opisane, a czy rzeczywiście jest? Jest.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Are you sure that you can't help us? Something terrible has befallen the poor boy.
Let's be perfectly... And as the axe, or just stop.
You know what they say.
Unconcerned.
If you have so much, don't you believe he deserves...
Yes. Raina was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Raina wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Teraz zapytamy go o pułk widmo. Jest już zmrok, ponieważ
Hello, officer.
byłam w domu,
Excellency,
żeby
can I do something
przespać
for
się
you?
do zmroku. Powinien być zmrok, a jednak tam nie zaakceptowali. To ciekawe.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Raina, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
No, on chyba z nami nie będzie chciał więcej rozmawiać. Teraz tak, widzę, że tutaj drugi kolega jest gdzieś. Właściwie piętro wyżej, dobra. To chodźmy na górę. To w tym odcinku sobie jeszcze dokończymy tę misję tutaj. Albo zobaczymy, jak daleko z nimi zabrniemy i już w następnym lecimy sobie dalej, bo chcę zobaczyć, co jest na wyspie w ogóle, co się dzieje. Gdzieś tutaj jesteś? Jesteś.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the honorable coin guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Raynor isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Raynor. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Okej, gotowe. Świetnie. O, mamy poziom 8. Mamy poziom 8. A to oznacza, że mamy jedną umiejętność do wydania. I zastanawiam się nad większe obrażenia z broni palnej albo broń zadająca większe obrażenia. Fajnie by było też może uzupełnić sobie to, żeby czasem używać broni ciężkiej, jeżeli na przykład okaże się, że to będzie jedyna dostępna w którymś momencie broń. Obezwładnienie mamy już jakoś rozwinięte. Pierścienie magiczne również. Rozstawianie pułapek. Szybsze rozstawianie. Może sprawmy, żeby broń zadawała większe obrażenia. Wtedy zaoszczędzimy trochę na amunicji. Dobrze. Postępy. Poczekaj, aż Kurt zdobędzie informacje. Dobra. Jeszcze w tym odcinku zagadajmy sobie z Vasco na chwilkę. I w kolejnym już lecimy. To jest kart. Tu jesteś, piracie mój, ty kapitanie.
Desarde, I'd like to know more about... Could you accompany...
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorraine Morange.
No. I właściwie, jeżeli się nie mylę, to tam możemy sobie... Aha, znowu musimy zejść na dół. Zaraz zgubiłam się. Tu wyszliśmy, to tu są gdzieś schody, tu po tej stronie, po którejś. Ja to się umiem zgubić w takich miejscach, wiecie? Ten może coś wiedzieć właściwie o różnych rzeczach. Dobra, zejdźmy na dół. Gdzie są schody? Schody są tutaj, dobra. Proszę o schody... Aha, no tak, tu są. Zawsze mi się gdzieś tam mylą. Sorry panowie, nie chciałam wam przeszkadzać. Chciałam wyjść na zewnątrz. Zupełnie z drugiej strony, tak naprawdę. Dobrze, i teraz jeżeli nie mylę się... O! A, to jest całkiem blisko. Możemy tam iść na nogach. Dobra, chodźcie, biegiem za mną. Robimy jeszcze to dzisiaj, a w kolejnym lecimy z naszą księżniczką. Czy jak tam wam wolicie nazywać. Ładne miejsce. Podoba mi się, jak my tak wpadamy do tych domów, tak. Kochanie, wróciłem. Tada!
Good day, Lady Morange. Do you remember me?
Of course, Lady de Sardet, isn't it? I hope that you and your cousin have grown to like it here. But I have little reason to believe you have paid me a visit to exchange civilities. Can I be of service?
No pewnie, że tak. Zadaję ogólne pytania. Właściwie możemy tak spróbować i wtedy zapytam ją o więcej.
What can you tell me about New Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin continues this work.
No ja też.
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild and extremely rich. Its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown to us. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures and plants are here. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well, such a source of richness attracts greed.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless our allies. The smallest action could tip the balance and draw us into their conflict. If I may offer some advice, be very careful. We do not want a war to break out here.
Zdecydowanie nie. Bardzo mądre słowa. Dobrze, zapytajmy wreszcie.
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, But I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerk near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Do not worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
Nie, dobra, idziemy.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Fajnie, fajnie, dobra. To jeszcze zagadajmy z nimi. Oni są już w porcie, tak? Ale port jest niedaleko w sumie. Troszkę mi się mylą klawisze przez to, że gramy w 3 różne gry jednocześnie. Ale damy radę, tak? Damy radę.
Come closer, good people.
Come closer. Jeszcze zdążymy podejść bliżej. O, tutaj koleżankę widzę.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
Odebrać dług?
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hickmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Fradee. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Że mu w ogóle pozwoliła wziąć się za coś takiego? Znajdź. Dobrze, to już będzie coś o wiele, wiele dalej. Dlatego teraz się żegnamy. Lecimy sobie do naszego domu. Gdzieś tam jest. O, tutaj. I... O, podróż w sumie, nie? Tam na miejscu. Lecimy sobie tam. I... zamienimy kogoś z naszej tutaj, tylko którego jeszcze nie wiem, bo obydwu bardzo lubię kolegów, którzy nam tutaj towarzyszą. Pobiegniemy sobie razem z księżniczką, bo nie pamiętam jej imienia, więc tak zostaje nazwana. I zobaczymy, co się dzieje u niej w wiosce, a później ewentualnie, to znaczy w ogóle chciałabym skończyć tę misję, więc gdzieś tam w przyszłości, jak tu wrócimy, to sobie będziemy kontynuować tę misję. Dobra, jak ty masz na imię w ogóle? Siora. Czyli co, możemy ją nazywać siostrą właściwie. Dobrze, słuchajcie, to tyle na teraz. Wieczorem jeszcze jeden odcinek, właściwie po południu. Także dziękuję wam za wspólną grę. Życzę dobrej nocy i dnia. Trzymajcie się wszyscy ciepło. Cześć!